Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm back with a brand new video today and I'm actually so excited to film this video because you'll see in a second, but I'm intrigued of what the outcome's going to be, so I think you will be as well. Hold on one second. There's a man cycling past on his bike and he blatantly just looked me in the eye. He looked up to my room. I need to sort that and shut these blinds a bit. Is that better? Yeah. I look like an egg right now, but I have my little plait at the back. So today's video is going to be me testing out dun, 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 Poundland makeup. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. I have tried the Poundland makeup, now only two things, and they are the bronzer, their pressed powder. So I've tried these two products. One disclaimer is, see if my bra pops out at either side here, please ignore that because I do have a strapless bra, white one, but it is in the wash at the moment and I'm going to put it on after this video. But I just put on a normal bra and took the straps down and like tucked them in. I know. But I do have a strapless white bra, but it's in the wash. I just had to make do. I've went and dumped the beauty blender and I'm not gonna lie, compared to my Real Techniques beauty blender, this one feels like quite hard. It'll probably still do the job. So right, first thing I'm gonna do is foundation. I've already moisturised my face and stuff like that, so I'm going to use the foundation first. This is the Matte Me Over Makeup Gallery foundation. And it says vitamin enriched as well, and it's shade 6 Olive. I'm excited to see what this looks like. The colour looks nice, hopefully it matches. I don't think that's like a bad match. I think it is a bit light, but it'll be fine. Like, I'll be able to bronze it up and make it look like more to my colour. But then this foundation, it says that it's lightweight and it definitely feels lightweight. Actually feels really nice. It doesn't say that it's like full coverage, medium, light coverage. Okay, that's actually not a bad match for my skin. I actually like that colour. It's nice for if you're wanting a really light coverage foundation with like not lots of coverage, more if you just want like a skin tint. Like, it hasn't really covered like my spots on my face that I've got. I'm going to do a second layer now and see if that'll make the coverage a little bit more. Okay, so I don't think it's buildable at all because it's not covering any of my like redness or like my blemishes or anything. This concealer is in the shade number 1 Swan. Oh, so the applicator's like that. It's like a wee plastic like sort of applicator. Okay, it feels like there's barely any product in it. I'm so confused. Like, there's barely any product in that. Like, look how much I'm squeezing that and like nothing's coming out yet. I'm using the other side of the beauty blender to blend this out. Okay, so initially I like the colour. It's like a nice colour to brighten the under eye, and it does have like a wee bit of coverage, but it's actually stinging my under eyes a little bit. Like, just ever so slightly. Like, nothing to be concerned about or anything, but it is stinging under my eye a little bit. I don't actually mind that concealer. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't go out and buy it again, but if I had it sitting and I had no other concealer, I'd definitely use it. But it's not the best coverage. Like, I do like quite a medium to full coverage concealer. I'm gonna see if it's buildable like I did with the foundation. Okay, so I would say it is, you can build it up a little tiny bit. Ever so slightly it does build up and like cover up a little bit more, so 2 layers is a lot better for that extra bit of coverage. I'm going to set my face with this powder, and like I said, I already used the powder and I'm using it in Natural Beige too, and I really like this powder personally, so I will give this a thumbs up because I do use it sometimes. Getting the beauty blender and like rubbing it into it, and then just, can you see that it's just completely mattifying that and really setting the under eye where I put the concealer. And I almost feel like it has a slight bit of coverage in it as well. So that powder is a yes from me. It's time for bronzer, and again, I've used the bronzer before and I still do use it sometimes. Mine is in the shade Matte Medium 2, and it says super soft matte bronzer for a natural glow, and it definitely does give you a natural glow. But what I will say is more on the warm tones. This has a slight orange undertone, but you can work with it. So there's no way I can open that. There's no like wee thing, so I'm gonna have to rip it open with my teeth. Ah, got it. So this is the powder brush. Oh, this brush is really not good. Oh, look, it's making my makeup go patchy. You can bend it too easily. It needs to be a bit more like, is the word dense? I don't know. But I'll be able to make do. So the brush for me, it's a no. I wouldn't use that brush. I would maybe use this brush for blusher and powder. Yeah, I suppose it is for powder. It's not actually for bronzer. It is a little bit patchy, ever so slightly, but I wouldn't blame the bronzer. It is because this brush is like too flimsy and it's just not the right brush for bronzer. But I definitely think like you could get away with it for sure. Before I do my blusher, I'm going to... I just heard someone in my house, but there's no one in my house. Maybe it's the wind. I don't want to cheat and use my brushes, so I'm going to use that powder brush for my eyeshadow. I'm going to use the bronzer as the eyeshadow because that's what I do on a daily basis. I use my Hoola bronzer as bronzer, but I also use it for eyeshadow as well. So what I'm going to do is just dip my brush into the bronzer and make it go like that, and then just, oh god. Oh shit. Oh no. Please look at that. Oh. Okay, it's not too bad now that I'm blending it out. It is a bit too far up my eyelid, but what can we do? I'm going to put a little bit of that underneath as well. I'm going to use this eyeliner and eyebrow brush to do that. Just pop that underneath. Okay, that's not working. That is so stiff. Oh my god, that's not even like a proper, hardly. They're saying that this is an eyeliner and eyebrow brush, right? But it's rubber. Like, I thought it was like hair, like brush hairs, but it's actually rubber. So like, that's just a rubber thing. I'm sorry, but whoever said this is an eyebrow brush, you could not use that rubber thing on your eyebrows. Maybe a really talented person at makeup could, but I'm sorry, but no, I'm not using that. I'm just going to try and do it on my under eyes with this. That's far better. So I'm literally just doing that to make it thin and brushing it under. I really like that shade for eyeshadow. So this blusher is a duo blusher. It's matte 1. That's the like shade or whatever one I went for. So it's got a light pink bronzer, a light pink blusher, and then a more darker pink, but I don't really like how light it is and I don't like how dark it is, so I'm going to mix the two together if I can open it. I really am going to have no teeth by the end of this. If my dad watches this video, he'll be like, why did you sit and open that up with your teeth? You're going to ruin your good teeth. See that man in teeth, I don't know what the hell, like, and I'm taking a photo like for Instagram or whatever, and he walks past and sees me pouting, he goes mad. He's like, you're going to look back at these photos and regret pouting because, you know, you've got really good teeth, so why don't you smile more and use them? You'll regret all this pouting malarkey and all this here. I'm like, Dad, it's not that deep. But then again, he's quite right. I can just hear him in my head saying that. Right, so this is the blusher and that is the shades there, and I've literally just mixed the two together. That's quite pretty. I'm not mad at that at all. And I got the Pro Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Brown. I'm not a big fan of liquid eyeliner. I usually use just like a angled brush, my MAC angled brush, and then like brown eyeshadow. That's how I do my winged liner, but let's see how this works. So far, so good. I really like that eyeliner. Like, that is a really good brown eyeliner. Hopefully it dries down a wee bit. Can you see that? It's not the most perfect wing I've ever done, but that's because I haven't done liquid eyeliner in so long. The mascara I got was the Turn the Volume Up and Define Waterproof Mascara. Oh, happy days, so it's waterproof, that's always a bonus. And it's just this one here, and it's in the shade black. So the wand is like that, if you can see it. So it's not like it doesn't have brush hairs on it. It's more like a plastic wand, which I like as well. I like both. So it's just if it's good or not. Let's see. Oh. It's not bad. I don't absolutely love it. Like, I can feel that it's not coating my lashes like loads, but is it still coating them a good bit? Yeah. Is it amazing? No. Can you get away with it? Yeah. I like my mascara to be a bit more, like, more volumized than this. Next is eyebrows, and what did I actually even get for eyebrows? Oh yeah, I got that brush, and then I got this eyeshadow quad because there's like a dark brown in it, and I was going to use that because there was no eyebrow pencils in my shade. But this here, I just can't cope with the fact that this is rubber. I don't know, I'm just going to see if I can work with it. This what is it, quadruple? Let's see what it's like. I'm using a clean finger each time. That's really not bad. That brown though, it's a little bit more on the purpley brown side, and I do not like those tones through my eyebrows, but I'm going to go with it anyway. I cannot believe I'm putting a rubber brush through my eyebrows. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for the eyebrow. So that's the before and this is the after. It's alright, it's not really done loads. I've just kind of darkened the end a wee tiny bit and filled in like the sparse areas, so maybe the eyebrow pencil is better, but like I said, there was none in my shade. Whoa, that's really bright. Did I actually go for that colour? I can't believe, did I mean to go for that colour? Whoa, that is like really bright. So it's that one there, and it's, I don't think I meant to go for this colour. Fuchsia Fizz 7 matte liquid lipstick in soft rose. I'm going to use this ever so slightly. So the like texture of the actual lip liner isn't bad at all. It's not super creamy like my MAC ones and stuff, but it's decent. This shade is just, no, I'm not a pink lip gal, like that is bright pink, but if you like bright pink on you and it suits you, I'd say this is actually quite decent. This shade is Soft Rose, but it's so pink. Oh, I'm just not a pink gal when it comes to like lips, but let's see. Oh no. I can't go. I just know this shade is not for me. I do not suit this shade at all. It's right, so this claims to be a matte lip colour. I don't know, unless it's going to dry down, but this definitely is not matte so far. That is not matte. If I smudged this right now, it would go everywhere, but that's what it looks like. But I would say this is a no from me. It says that it's a soft rose, but that is blatantly bright pink. So the colour doesn't match the shade name, it's not matte, and yeah, no. So I'm just going to take off. Okay, so weirdly, that's so much better. I just wiped it off and it's left like a sort of like rosy residue, like tinted my lips, which is quite good. And I'm just going to add like a normal gloss on top, because you can get a gloss in Poundland and all glosses are like the same. It just goes to show, for someone who's maybe on a bit of a budget at the moment, I would definitely say do not deprive yourself of makeup if you want to look nice and you don't want to spend a fortune on it. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any suggestions on other videos I should film, please let me know in the comments below, or send me a private message on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, it is all at JADE TAGGART. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!